The world is divided into two parts, the players and the pieces. You've felt this your entire life. You walk into a room and you go unnoticed. And those people, they command attention without saying a word. Opportunities, respect, power, all of it falls into their hands. And you work harder. You try to be nicer. You try to be more competent. But you're ignored. Here's the truth. Power doesn't care about your intentions. It only cares about leverage. Stop trying to connect by being a friend. Powerful people don't need friends. They need assets, mirrors, protection. 500 years ago, Machiavelli wrote, "Human nature is, at its core, selfish, fearful, and vain. Understand this truth, and you become the hand that moves the pieces. Ignore it, and you will always be a pawn." Today, we are going to explore Machiavelli's 13 ruthless laws of connection. These are not tips. These are psychological weapons. Beware. Once you see the strings, you can never go back to being a puppet. Law 1. Never outshine the master. The first mistake most people make when meeting someone powerful is trying to impress. Your ego takes over. You want to show how smart you are, how talented you are, how much you know. You think this will earn respect, but it doesn't. It creates insecurity. Powerful people are often fragile beneath the surface. Their identity depends on being the smartest, strongest, or most visionary person in the room. If you shine too brightly, if you draw attention to yourself, you don't look like an asset. You look like a threat. Machiavelli warned this centuries ago. Appearing superior to your master is dangerous. So what's the strategy? Dim your light. Let them feel brilliant. Frame your ideas as if they were their own. Ask questions that allow them to give the answers. Make them feel smart, important, admired. Feed their vanity. This isn't weakness. It's camouflage. You're not competing. You're observing, learning, and securing your place. Let them have the glory. You take the influence. While they focus on themselves, you focus on understanding their desires, weaknesses, and patterns. You quietly position yourself where you matter most. In this way, you become invisible to their ego, but indispensable in the room. Power rewards those who make others feel superior while quietly moving the pieces. Learn this, and you survive. Master this, and you begin to control the game. Law 2. Conceal your intentions. If you want to connect with power, you cannot wear your desires on your face. Predictable people are controllable people. If someone knows exactly what you want, they can use it against you. Most people make the mistake of walking into a powerful person's world and broadcasting, "I need something from you." Desperation smells, and power instinctively avoids it. The secret is to become a cipher, a mystery. Talk about everything except your goals, hobbies, art, philosophy, travel, wine. Make them wonder why you're there. Curiosity is magnetic. When people can't figure out your true intentions, they start projecting their own desires onto you. They start chasing the puzzle. Never reveal your cards until the game is yours. Be friendly, be charming, be warm, smile, laugh, and listen. But under the surface, keep your ambitions locked away like treasure in a vault. The less they know about your plans, the more control you hold. Power flows to those who are unreadable. If they cannot predict you, they cannot manipulate you. You become the one holding leverage, quietly shaping outcomes while they believe they are in control. Mystery is your armor. It protects you from manipulation while giving you influence. You are no longer a pawn following orders. You're the invisible hand guiding the moves without revealing your hand. Law 3. Appeal to self-interest. not mercy. This is where most nice people fail. You think kindness, honesty, or your story of struggle will move powerful people. You tell them about your hardships, your sacrifices, how much you deserve a chance. You hope they will feel pity and give you what you want. It doesn't work. Powerful people are busy. Mercy is a burden. They cannot waste energy helping everyone who deserves it. They would collapse under the weight. If you want influence, you must speak the language they understand. Self-interest. Find out what they need. What is their problem? What keeps them up at night? What do they want more than anything? Then position yourself as the solution. Don't beg. Don't appeal to their kindness. Offer value. Show them how you can save time, money, or effort. If they need an edge over a competitor, provide it. If they have a project failing, fix it. Speak directly to their interests, not your needs. You are no longer a supplicant. You are a partner. You are the one who solves their problems. When they see you as the solution to their pain, doors open. They will seek your input. They will rely on you. Self-interest is universal. Everyone understands it. Speak fluently. Anticipate their desires. Make yourself indispensable. Mercy gets you ignored. Value gets you power. Once they depend on you, you stop being invisible. You are no longer chasing attention. You are the person everyone wants in the room. Law 4, the art of strategic absence. Being constantly available is one of the fastest ways to become invisible. You answer every text immediately. Say yes to every meeting. Always show up on time. You think this proves dedication. It doesn't. It signals low value. In the world of power, scarcity creates respect. The more rare and selective your presence, the more people notice you. Powerful people respect time because it's the one resource they cannot buy more of. If you give it away freely, you're telling them it's worthless. Strategic absence is simple. Be fully present when you are there. Make every interaction matter. Make them feel like they have your undivided attention. And then disappear. Don't chase. Don't call back immediately. Don't accept every invitation. Let them wonder where you are, what you're doing, who you're with. Make your absence occupy space in their mind. When you do return, your presence feels like a reward, not an obligation. You become someone whose attention is earned, not expected. This gives you power without confrontation. You are no longer just a face in the room. You are the missing piece they notice when it's gone. Scarcity makes your value visible. Over-availability makes you invisible. Learn to withdraw, and you will learn to command attention effortlessly. In the game of influence, knowing when to leave is just as important as knowing how to act. Law 5. Mirror their behavior. People are obsessed with themselves. Even the most humble-looking leader craves validation of their worldview, their choices, their style. If you want to connect with power, you must become their reflection. Not in a shallow way. This is not flattery. This is strategic alignment. Observe how they speak, how they move, how they breathe. Do they talk fast or slow? Are they calm and thoughtful, or fiery and aggressive? Mirror their energy, their posture, their vocabulary. If they use metaphors of war, you use war metaphors. If they speak in sports terms, speak in sports terms. Your goal is to sync with them so deeply that their subconscious recognizes you as one of them. When people see themselves reflected, they feel understood, validated, and comfortable. You bypass their rational mind and speak directly to their instincts. This builds trust faster than words ever could. But be subtle. Too much mimicry is obvious and off-putting. Small, precise reflections work better than copying everything. Mirror their style, amplify their confidence, and make them feel brilliant when they are with you. Over time, they begin to crave your presence, not because of what you want, but because of how you make them feel. You are no longer just another person in the room. You are a safe space, a validation of their own greatness, and someone they cannot ignore. Master the mirror, and you are no longer invisible. You are indispensable. Law 6. Become the gatekeeper of information. In the world of power, information is the ultimate currency. Not just any information, but the right information, the rare, unseen truths that others don't have access to. Powerful people are surrounded by yes men and advisors who tell them what they want to hear. They are isolated, starved for knowledge that actually matters, hungry for insights that give them an edge. If you can become the person who delivers that, you become indispensable. Whether it's insider knowledge, a market shift, or an untold flaw in a system, you are no longer just a participant. You are their eyes and ears. But beware. Never reveal all your sources or how you found the information. The moment they can get it without you, your leverage disappears. You must create a monopoly over the intelligence you control. Deliver the fruit, not the tree. Position yourself as the bridge between them and the hidden truths they need to survive and thrive. You are not gossiping. You are strategically curating insights that protect them, give them power, or save them time. When someone relies on you for knowledge they cannot get elsewhere, you are no longer replaceable. You are part of their inner world. You become a co-conspirator, a trusted ally, a silent partner in their success. Information is power, but controlling the flow of information makes you powerful. Law 7. Use a shared enemy. Nothing bonds people faster than a common enemy. Humans are wired to unite against what they fear, dislike, or despise. If you want to connect with a powerful person, don't try to impress them with flattery or compliments. Instead, discover who or what they oppose. What makes them angry, frustrated, or determined. It could be a rival, a failing system, a competitor, or even a belief they despise. Once you identify that shared enemy, you align yourself with their perspective, validate their struggles, acknowledge their frustrations, and confirm their worldview. Show them that you are on the same side of the battle. This isn't about negativity for its own sake. It's about righteous alignment. When you position yourself as an ally against a mutual threat, loyalty is forged. In those moments, the powerful see you not as an outsider, but as a comrade in arms. You become part of their inner circle, someone who shares their mission and understands the challenges they face. This bond is deeper than trust. It's forged in the fire of shared purpose. But be careful. The alignment must feel genuine. It cannot be forced or opportunistic. If done correctly, however, you are no longer just someone they know. You are someone they rely on, someone who fights the battle alongside them. A shared enemy creates a connection that words alone cannot achieve. It turns acquaintances into allies, partners into confidants, and positions you as indispensable in their world. Law 8. Play to their fantasy. People rarely live in reality. They live in the version of themselves they wish to be. The CEO imagines being a visionary leader. The artist dreams of genius and rebellion. The politician sees themselves as a savior. Your job is not to challenge that vision. It is to support it. Identify the fantasy each powerful person carries. then position yourself as the essential part of that story. If they want to feel wise, be the eager student. If they see themselves as a rebel, become the accomplice who understands risk and adventure. If they want to be seen as a king, play the loyal knight. By supporting their self-image, you become indispensable. When they rely on you to hold up their fantasy, you secure influence and protection. You are no longer just a presence. They need you to maintain their identity. But this must be subtle, not manipulative for selfish gain. It's about understanding human psychology and becoming the prop that stabilizes their world. Reality is often painful, and powerful people pay to insulate themselves from it. If you're the one person who lets them be who they want to be, you become invaluable. Your role isn't about friendship. It's about connecting with power in the language power understands. When executed correctly, this strategy transforms the dynamic. You are no longer a spectator. You're a key player in their narrative, essential to the performance. You enter the inner circle not through confrontation, but by becoming part of the story they cannot live without. Law 9. Mastery of emotional alchemy. Powerful people carry heavy burdens. They're surrounded by chaos, empires to run, employees to manage, decisions that affect millions. Their internal world is often a storm of anxiety, stress, and pressure. Most people make this worse. They bring drama, problems, urgent messages, and emotional noise. To connect with power, you must become the calm in the storm. When they panic, you stay steady. When they are frustrated, you stay composed. When anger rises, you remain cool. Your presence becomes a sanctuary, a place where clarity replaces chaos. The simplest phrases like, "It's handled," can be more persuasive than any argument. You take the weight off their shoulders. You absorb tension, transmute it into calm, and reflect stability back to them. Over time, they begin to crave your presence, not for what you do, but for how you make them feel. You are no longer just another person in the room. You become a psychological anchor, someone they trust implicitly. This is emotional leverage. By controlling the emotional climate around them, you create influence far greater than any title or position can give. Calmness becomes magnetic. People follow, confide, and rely on those who can steady the storm. In a world full of chaos, be the water. Be the silence. When others react, you respond. When others overheat, you cool. Master this and you are untouchable. Law 10. Assume formlessness. Power is fluid, unpredictable, and ever-changing. Those who cling to a single identity, a rigid way of thinking, or a fixed approach are easily broken. To survive and thrive among the powerful, you must become formless, adaptable, flexible, and invisible when necessary. Bruce Lee said it best, "Be water, my friend. The rigid break, the flexible survive." Some days you need to assert yourself. Other days, you must yield. Some moments call for leadership, others for silent observation. Clinging to a single version of yourself invites conflict and exposes weaknesses. Formlessness is defense. When you have no rigid shape, no one can hit you where it hurts. When you have no fixed mold, you can fit into any environment, any social circle, any network. Blend in with the culture around you. Adopt the customs, the language, the rhythm, the energy, but always retain your core power. Be the perfect observer, the invisible hand, the adaptable presence. When the moment comes to act, you stand out because you are never predictable. You're like a shadow that slips into the room unnoticed, yet holds the key to influence. Formlessness is mastery. It is survival. It is the art of appearing harmless while holding the power to shape outcomes. Those who master it can navigate any situation, earn trust, and wield influence quietly, but decisively. Law 11. Create dependence. The most secure position in any power structure is not at the top. It's the position no one can replace. If the people above you can replace you easily, you are vulnerable. True influence comes from being necessary, from creating dependence. Find tasks, skills, or knowledge that only you can provide. It could be a client relationship, a unique insight, or mastery over a system that is critical to their success. Make yourself the bridge between them and something they want or need. The more they rely on you, the more power you hold. But there's a subtle art to this. Do not teach them everything you know. Do not make yourself redundant, and never make it easy for them to replace you. Your goal is mutual entanglement. You want them to need you as much as you want them to succeed. When they wake up at 3 a.m., worried about a problem only you can solve, you have won. You have leverage. This is not manipulation. It is strategy. Independence is a myth in networking. True power lies in creating interdependence. The person who holds the keys that others cannot possess quietly controls the game. You do not threaten them. You do not compete with them. You become essential, and in that essential role, you gain influence. They cannot move forward without you, and in that space, you are no longer a pawn. You are a piece no one dares ignore. Law 12. Control the options. The most powerful person in the room is not always the loudest or the one giving orders. True power comes from shaping the choices others make. When you control the options, you control the outcome without appearing controlling. Never give endless possibilities. That only creates confusion and decision fatigue. Instead, present curated paths that guide them toward the decision you want. While making them feel like they are in control, frame it so that the choice you prefer seems like the only logical or advantageous one. For example, you can say, "We can do A, which carries X risk, or B, which achieves Y. Path B looks strongest. What do you command?" You let them make the decision, but you built the road they walk on. They feel like the king, but you are the architect. This requires subtlety. Your goal is not to dominate openly. It's to quietly orchestrate outcomes. By controlling the framework of conversation, you dictate the direction without ever showing your hand. People feel autonomy, yet you hold the power. This is how leaders stay in command. They're not always the ones moving fastest. They're the ones designing the game. Master this, and you are no longer just part of the game. You are shaping it. Never leave decisions open-ended. Always guide. Always design. You are the silent force behind the choices that matter. The unseen hand moving the pieces, ensuring that when the dust settles, the outcome aligns with your strategy. Law 13. Radical autonomy. The final and most important law is radical autonomy. If you want real power, you must not need anyone. Leverage comes from independence. When your value depends on someone else's approval, they can smell it, and they will treat you like a fan, not a peer. True power recognizes true power. You must cultivate a sense of self-sufficiency. Own your own vision, your own projects, your own life. Walk in whole. Be solid. Be the person who can survive without the deal, without the boss, without the network. This isn't arrogance, it's strategy. When you're willing to walk away, you hold the ultimate leverage. Your presence becomes magnetic because it is not driven by desperation. Your voice gains weight. Your eye contact holds. Your actions carry authority. People are drawn to those who are whole, not hollow. Powerful individuals are surrounded by flattery and fear. They rarely meet someone who stands firm, respects them, but doesn't worship them. Be that person. Be the rock. Be autonomous. From this place, you are not asking, you are trading. You're offering value, not seeking it. You connect from strength, not lack. Radical autonomy is the final key that makes all other laws work. Without it, strategies crumble. With it, you are untouchable. You stop being a pawn. You become the player. You're no longer chasing approval. You are setting the rules of engagement, commanding respect, and moving through the world on your own terms. CTA, if you've felt invisible your whole life, if you're tired of watching others get ahead while you work harder, it's time to make a choice. The world doesn't reward effort. It rewards strategy. These 13 laws are your keys, but holding the keys means nothing if you don't turn the lock. Commit to mastering them. Commit to becoming the player, not the pawn. Click the subscribe button, not to support this channel, but to make a promise to yourself. You are done being a spectator. You are ready to step into the circle of power. The game has rules. Now it's your turn to play.